For those of you who have loved and watched Seinfeld over and over, this is your chance to look back with some new insights into what went on behind the scenes, which I can tell you, nothing went on behind the scenes. That's why we had to write the scenes. For those of you who have never seen Seinfeld before, this would have to be the worst possible way to be introduced to the show. Enjoy.
See, now to me, that button's in the worst possible spot. The second button literally makes or breaks the shirt. Look at it. It's too high. It's in no man's land. You look like you live with your mother.
Are you through?
You do, of course, try on when you buy.
Yes, it was purple. I liked it. I don't actually recall considering the button.
Oh, you don't recall?
No, not at this time.
I thought I wasn't allowed to be in here this weekend.
No, it's okay now. That girl's not coming. I misread the whole thing.
You want me to talk to her?
I don't think so.
No, I can be very persuasive. You know that I was almost a lawyer?
That close, huh?
You better believe it.
Whenever he would lean in on me, that's when I would have trouble.
Those characters are totally formed right there. I thought, I'm kind of amazed. Yeah.
His changed the most.
Right away.
Yeah, his changed the most.
Somewhere late in the second season, and I said, "You're doing something different. What is it?" And you said, "They think he's the dumbest guy in the room. He's the smartest guy in the room."
Yeah, he used to play like he was dumber than everybody.
Right.
And then he started playing that he was
That
smarter
you were
than
smarter, that you had information these other idiots didn't know.
That's such a great choice.
We never even let him in the coffee shop.
That's
like
right.
Yeah, with that, we made up
We
these
used to
rules.
confine him to one
Well,
little
he can't be in
zoo-like
the
scene.
coffee shop.
No,
He can't be among adults in society.
because we had that thing that he'd never left
He never left the building.
Yeah,
We like-
you know, the building I lived in New York, I couldn't get into the building unless I was buzzed in by somebody.
Right.
And Kramer used to buzz me in. So I was totally dependent on Kramer being home, okay? At any time of the day.
Well, how can, what are you talking about?
This is true. This
So
is
if he's
true.
not home, you
I was
can't
in
get
the
home.
building illegally, okay?
Oh, I see.
You're not allowed to sublet, or there was some rule or something. And so the only way I could get in was to say that I was visiting Kramer. And if he wasn't home, I had, then I had to go to somebody else. And, I had a list of like 10 people, but Kramer was always there.
But not with a dog. We had a dog in that scene.
First year we had a dog.
Yeah.
Dog, that's right.
That
We
was so
thought, would
could
Kramer have a dog?
So we could do the dog stand-up. That was the only reason.
That was
the only reason?
I had a good bit on dogs, so. And the idea in the beginning was that the stand-up was going to relate to the scene. I think my favorite dog thing is when you have to leave him in the car, and he's just sitting there in the front seat. Because the dog body in the car seat is the only time that your head and his head are at the same height. You know what I mean? Because they love when they're up there in the front. They go, "This is more like it." I think you and I should be together all the time. Except when they turn. When you turn, they can't handle the turns. I got no thumbs. Take it easy. The dogs stick their heads out the window. They love that in the car, don't they? I don't know what it does for them, but there is just no doubt that this is the thing. When they are doing that, I don't know what they're thinking, like, boy, if I could run this fast.
It was too much to have to deal with the dog every week.
Are you kidding?
Absolutely
a dog? I imagined if we got picked up that I'd be in my dressing room always working with a dog. I felt I'd have to bond with it. It'd have to be my dog. Maybe I should take the dog home. I'll really have to get into this dog.
To really play it.
Yes, oh, definitely. It's my dog.
I was hopeful that the Seinfeld Chronicles could actually make the fall schedule.
And we'd heard that it was well received when they screened it for the executives at NBC, but then we heard the testing had come in.
The research report on Seinfeld was pretty disastrous. Pilot performance, weak.
A lot of this is dead on. George was viewed as a wimp and only mildly amusing. Viewers said he whined. That's true.
But if you get a group of people together, they're going to criticize anything. How can any reports be good?
Yeah.
It's just so much easier to go to your brilliant observation about what was wrong with the show than about what you liked.
How did we get beyond this? What was the magic ingredient?
Well, I guess it was Rick Ludwin.
Rick Ludwin.
Rick Ludwin initially prevailed upon Brandon Tartikoff to give it a chance. But they never thought we were, I don't think anybody thought that it was going to take off.
They liked it, but after the 13, they still wanted changes. They were pushing us in a particular direction.
You're kidding.
No.
What changes did they want?
They didn't like shows, like the Chinese restaurant was a huge thing for them. They hated that show. They wouldn't let us air it when we wanted to air it.
I feel like just walking over there and taking some food off of somebody's plate.
I'll tell you what. There's 50 bucks in it for you if you do it.
What do you mean?
You walk over to that table, you pick up an egg roll, you don't say anything. You eat it, say thank you very much, wipe your mouth, walk away. I give you 50 bucks.
Should I do it, George?
For 50 bucks? I'll put my face in this soup and blow.
That was a great read. That was very good, Jason.
When people ask me what was your favorite episode, I said I don't have a favorite, but that's the one I use as a marker because of exactly what you were talking about. They didn't really want us to do it. When we read it, I thought, this is a great script.
Yeah.
And we prevailed and we shot the show, and I thought, well, even if we go off the air, we stood for something in our time.
Yeah.
What's happening with the TV show? You come up with anything?
No, nothing.
Why don't they have salsa on the table?
What do you need salsa for?
Salsa is now the #1 condiment in America.
Do you know why? Because people like to say salsa. Excuse me, do you have any salsa? We need more salsa. Where's the salsa? No salsa.
You know, it must be impossible for a Spanish person to order salsa and not get salsa. I wanted salsa, not salsa.
Don't you know the difference between salsa and salsa? You have the salsa after the salsa.
See, this should be the show. This is the show.
What?
This. Just talking.
Yeah, right.
I'm really serious. I think that's a good idea.
Just talking? Well, what's the show about?
It's about nothing.
Now, what about this nothing thing? Does that confound you that the adhesive quality that bit had in the public's mind, that the show was about nothing, which, of course, is
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous and impossible.
But it was a great label for the style of what the show is.
It was about small things.
Even though there were solid storylines, you guys were cavalier about going off story to follow a funny run. And oftentimes the funny run would be the really memorable thing of that episode. I think that had something to do with the perception of they just talk about stuff.
Right,
you know?
right. So you think we did that more than other sitcoms?
I think we were the only
Well, I'll
to
tell you
do that,
something.
to
The,
tell you
the
truth.
constant struggle for us was to try and keep those in the show because they're usually the first things to get cut because they're not advancing the story. Yeah, it was easier to do some of that tangential stuff in the first few seasons. Then the show got too dense.
Well, I screwed you, and I take full responsibility for it. When Michael and I were not in the pen, and I came to you and I went, don't ever do that again. And I basically threw down the gauntlet. I said, and you said, do you know how hard it is to write 4 people? No. I was such an asshole.
Oh my God!
But I said,
he had like a Godfather talk with me, you know.
A sit down.
He had like a Tony Soprano thing with me. Even before that show, though. I mean, that show was an exception because you weren't in it, because they did go to Florida. There was no way to get you in that show, and I wanted to do a Florida show, but at some point during the second season, you know, I just realized that I just wanted everybody I didn't want to come into an unhappy set.
Right.
I wanted the actors to be happy. I didn't want them to get a script and look at it and be disappointed. So, remember, we thought like, yeah, we're just going to try and, you know, give everybody something good to do.
And we had the horses. It wasn't like you were suffering in any way, you know, by going to one character or another. Any horse could have pulled the show.
Sure.
What a lovely metaphor.
Horses?
Thank you.
Well, maybe not the most flattering to the feminine, but to the masculine, do you want to be a horse?
All right.
Well, I remember looking at the boards as you were developing scripts, and you'd have the columns of this guy does this guy goes here, this guy goes there.
Controversy.
And the greatest ending you ever came up with on the fly was in that marine biologist putting that monologue in at the end.
What was the beginning of that speech? The sea was what?
The sea was angry that day, my friend.
The sea was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man trying to send back soup in a deli. I got about 50 feet out, and suddenly, the great beast appeared before me. I tell you, he was 10 stories high if he was a foot.
That was, and one of the biggest live sustained laughs we ever got.
Yeah, that one was a huge one. The one about the panties.
Yeah, they're all laid out.
That was fun.
So I reached my hand in, felt around, and pulled out the obstruction.
Look at his face. This is a great hole there, Michael.
What is that, a title list? A hole in one.
Yeah, I'll go visit my mother. She just bought me some new panties, and they're all laid out for me.
Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
I'm out.
You know, the panties laid out. You know what was so great for me during that is that I get to go behind the closed door and just listen to it. And I didn't have to hold for it or anything.
Right,
and it was such a great feeling.
But I was so proud of you for holding for that laugh.
That was perfect.
And I was
Did you see,
praying that
like
it was going to
50
hold.
different beats happened in you.
Yeah,
in that hole.
Yeah,
you know,
that was great.
When you've got a laugh that big in your face, you can't mess around.
The one I never anticipated was the I'm out.
Well, I'll tell you what's really even funnier to me than the I'm out is the exit that precedes it.
Who walks around the house like that?
Maybe she's a nudist. You know those nudist colony people?
Yeah.
You stand up and you go.
And you're not gone. You're not gone 15 seconds.
Yeah, you're gone.
15 seconds later, you're back in.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
My mother caught me.
Caught you doing what?
You know. I was alone.
You mean?
She caught you? Where?
I stopped by the house to drop the car off, and I went inside for a few minutes. Nobody was there. They're supposed to be working. My mother had a glamour magazine. I started leaving.
You know, I was prepared, like, to just go home if they didn't let us do that show. I remember working myself up into this huge lather. It was like the Jack story.
Yeah.
I almost quit before they even said anything. You know?
Right.
But to my unbelievable surprise, they came back to our office and said, oh, you gotta just, you know, this, and they gave us like these 3 tiny little things and didn't say a word about it.
Yeah, for a bald man, his ability to create lather is incredible.
Weren't you surprised, though, that they didn't say anything
Well,
about
I'm
that?
so, you know, oblivious in life in many ways and naive in many ways that even when he pitched me the story, I thought, yeah, that sounds like a funny one. And he looks at me like, really, you want to do that? And I go, yeah, that's a funny story. I never realized that this was a
Racy thing.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean, I figured, you know, we'll do it very subtly. It is weird. It's stupid that I never realized that this was a big thing we were getting away with.
Well, you know, the added element to that one for the time was also she's in the contest.
Right.
And she doesn't win. That was huge.
Right. One of my favorite line readings of the series is him Not every day.
It's easier for a woman not to do it than a man. We have to do it. It's part of our lifestyle. It's like shaving.
Oh, that is such baloney. I shave my legs.
Not every day.
But the food in the throat, it was so perfect.
Gosh, I don't remember so many things from this. I can't wait to see another clip.
Come on, let's go do something. I don't want to just sit around here.
Okay.
Want to go get something to eat?
Where do you want to go?
I don't care. I'm not hungry.
We go to one of those cappuccino places. They let you just sit there.
What are we going to do there? Talk?
We can talk.
I'll go if I don't have to talk.
We'll just sit there.
Did you have another scene in that show?
There was that scene, and then there was a little, like, tag bit with
Kevin Dunn,
with
right?
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah.
And there was a tiny scene with Kevin Dunn at the end. That was it.
That scene looks as mature as any scenes we did 7 years later. There's a casualness there. It accentuates the relationship beautifully. It says right away they've been around each other so long they know each other through and through.
So you said you were nervous when you were doing this?
Yeah, I was really nervous. I was really nervous because it was the first scene in front of the audience. I loved the scene, so I didn't want to screw it up. And also trying to look really relaxed when you're really nervous is a trick.
It's hard,
It's hard to do. And I was really focused on that M&M to try to cool myself down.
I can see when I watched that coffee shop scene in the pilot, I could see how nervous I was.
We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
But wasn't it fantastic that you get to have time to relax and to get to know the people, and then you do scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean 9 years, is that what you mean? Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, that's great.
Well, the other thing is that you wrote guys that we all knew.
Right. The great thing was how the writers and the actors affect each other. You write them based on how they act. This will be a good line for her or something, you know, you could just feel it.
Although, we were just saying this the other day, there was a definite separation between the cast, and you would sort of go back and forth, obviously. We didn't get to
when
know...
people ask us about the writing, like someone may call me up occasionally and go, hey, he was on staff at Seinfeld, was he a good writer? I go,
I have no idea.
know. I never saw what he wrote or how much was his. Or...
Yeah, they knew you better than you knew them.
Yeah.
I tell you, it used to blow my mind. It was because it was two different spheres of humor. Yeah, we'd go in the office, and there'd be that one kind of joke that was made, and then we'd go on the set, and it was some behavioral thing that we would do when people drink coffee like this, you know, and you'd make fun of that. And it was wild. It was really fun to...
It's like, who am I here?
Yeah, visit both sides of the brain, kind
You
of.
danced back and forth between that very well, I have to say. I can't... It had to be overwhelming. Because you're producing and writing and performing.
I got used to that. And plus, I'm not playing a character as you were.
Yeah.
So, but the writers would get a laugh out of it. I'd be standing by the camera, we'd talk about the scene, and then I'd just walk across and just do it the same exact way. You know, just stand over here and do it, stand over there and do it, same thing.
Playing the part of Kramer, please welcome Michael Richards! Playing the part of Elaine, Julia Louis-Dreyfus! Playing the part of George, Jason Alexander! And playing the part of Jerry, please welcome Jerry Seinfeld!
Those nights were fun. It was pain up
Crazy
until
fun.
that night, but that night was fun. When they filled that place with people and you got to do your new jokes, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to announce that we're coming back for 6 years.
9 years, my friend.
Well, we'll start out at 6, and then we'll make it.
We could just do an
See
episode.
how we feel.
We'd just do one show.
Yeah, those were great times, Jim.
Biff! What happened to you?
Yeah. You have my spare key in your apartment, right?
Yes, in the kitchen drawer.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Elaine, is that really you? That was you, huh? What's the matter with you? What's it like out?
Oh, that's the Mary Hart epileptic fit.
Somebody came up to me recently and said it was there.
Who'd you use, Gina?
Of course.
Wouldn't let that other butcher cut my hair.
What butcher?
The uncle, Enzo. Oh, boy.
Who'd you use, Gino?
Of course. Wouldn't let that other butcher cut my hair.
What butcher?
The uncle, Enzo. That's the guy Jerry uses.
Well, I've been going to him for like 12 years. I can't switch. I'd hurt his feelings.
Yeah. You never get good haircuts.
No, I think Gordon Lightfoot was about.
Yeah, and it was ran by the cat Stevens.
That was my favorite thing, practically, of every
You're weeping
season.
now?
I know, it just makes me laugh so hard, is those bloopers at the party every year.
Yes.
There is nothing more fun than watching
Yes.
that. Nothing. You can really blow off a lot of steam. Also, because there's always this, at least for me anyway, this enormous tension to keep it together, to keep from laughing, because I knew I was going to go and then you would get mad at me.
But you never knew what would come out of the mistake.
Absolutely.
Right.
So that's why I always tried to stay straight. Because something could come out of that. You never know that zone, and something could go wrong. We bust up laughing, but I always thought...
We had that extraordinary scene in the parking garage.
And that was the one where Michael banged his lip on the box trying to get the air
I
conditioner.
hurt myself, Elaine.
And then we got in the car and it wouldn't start. He can't start the car, so he steps out of the car and stands up outside the car for some inexplicable reason, and the
Looks
car
around.
is rocking.
It's as if I'm appealing to the gods. And then I got back into the car
Well,
and
the
started
gods
up again.
handed us the ending to that show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Amazing, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Man!
Look at Julia.
What time's that play start?
8 o'clock.
I really hurt myself, Elaine. 8 o'clock, that could be a problem. So...
Look at you two in the back.
It's also a fantastic starter sound this car makes. Look at Jason.
Look at you! Look at you! Did you see? You got
in the back seat trying to hide.
God, that was fun.
Okay.
What was the ending?
The car was just supposed to drive off.
And that was the end of it.
And this particular car didn't start.
Beautiful.
God, that's amazing.
So that's a beautiful example that out of the mistake comes such a moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that time I was doing that bit with the pipe?
I know, man.
And I reached in for the
apologize.
tobacco, and I went to stuff the pipe, and it had a piece of lint. So I'm struggling with the tobacco and the lint. And you busted up. I said, Julia, I'll never be able to repeat that.
You know, the only reason I'm doing this is because you went with Audrey to the hospital. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
still rolling?
I'm sorry, but it's just that's so funny.
Okay, we're rolling?
Stop now.
Can we do it?
I don't know.
Okay, here we go. We can do it. She can do it. Watch. Okay, here we go. We're rolling.
I know.
Mine.
I know. Okay.
And action.
You know, the only reason I'm doing this is because you took Audrey to the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Here, yeah. Oh, she...
What? What do I need this for?
I'm gonna get a 4x4 and beat you with it. You know how funny that was, pouring out a piece of lint?
Of course
you see
I
what
know.
I'm saying? The magic's here. The magic's here.
Lint was so funny, I couldn't help it. And also,
what
by
a
the way,
magic
I'm
moment.
this close to you. So it's like seeing this performance under
Yeah,
a
on
microscope.
widescreen. His face would be like on widescreen TV, an inch from your head. There's no way to keep it together.
Yeah.
What about the electrical outlet? I love that one.
I thought that you'd done this before.
Well, I have. It's just... It's no picnic. It's easy. Just do it quickly. Yeah. See? Come on. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, no.
She kicked me in the balls. I can't work.
Do it, but do it quickly.
Again, I'm this close to
Right,
it,
yeah.
on the floor.
Widescreen, you can't take it.
Can't take it.
Yeah, I always wish that people could see the show through my eyes. If you could see it as close as I saw it, it was much a better show.
I'm sorry I laughed so much. I clearly ruined a lot of takes. I apologize to you guys for that.
The ones that I always loved were the ones that we could never get away from. Where all week long, we just couldn't get past that moment, and we knew.
I have no medical evidence to back me up, but something happened during the operation that staved off that infection. Something beyond science. Something, perhaps, from above.
Hey, do it again, do it again.
We're still rolling.
Jeez.
We're not going to get through it now.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Yeah, come on.
No.
She'll do it.
That's fine.
She's fine.
I have no medical evidence. All right, here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
That's it. That's right.
Yeah. All right. Try it again.
I have no medical evidence to back me up, but
Victor Rader Wexler.
Victor Rader Wexler.
We liked him so much, we brought him back for that finale.
I remember
He was
that
one of the
scene.
great quack doctors that anybody would go to this man for anything serious. He was just a completely useless goofball.
Yeah.
But he had a good voice.
He had a great voice.
He had a voice.
A lot of gravitas.
Yeah.
So we made a statement there. A lot of people will go to a doctor if the voice is right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He sounds like a doctor.
He does. He sounds like a doctor.
He did sound like a doctor.
But he says
right on.
idiotic things.
George, what is it?
Will you marry me?
Can we change the subject, please?
Why, what's wrong with the subject? This is a bad subject?
No, fine. If you want to keep talking about it, we'll talk about it.
It's not that I want to keep talking about it. I just think that the subject should resolve itself based on its own momentum.
Well, I didn't think that it had any momentum.
How am I going to do this? I'm engaged to this woman? She doesn't even like me.
The envelopes.
My mother saw that show and screamed at me. How could you kill that girl, Larry? What's the matter with you? Why did you kill her?
Was it the killing or was it the reaction to the killing? That's where I thought we antagonized people, that we were so kind of cold-blooded in our response to her death.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was probably part of it.
Yeah, that was
Let's get
part
some
of it.
coffee. What was the reaction?
Yeah.
Thank you. She's, gone.
Dead?
I'm so sorry, George.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Come on, let's get some coffee.
But when you get the news from Dr. Victor Rader Wexler,
Yes,
it doesn't.
there it
It
is.
takes some of the sting out of it.
It does. I think maybe even all of it.
Yeah. That is the beauty of, if I may say, of this medium, was that there was really no time to get precious. We just, we had to keep moving. We got, if that was a movie, you just pour over that for months.
Right.
But all right, that sounds fun. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
The 360. That looks freaky.
Remember all the scuff marks on the floor, don't
Is
you?
that floor just so smooth that you can do that? Huh?
Yeah.
I have to say, and you can totally tell me I'm wrong at this point, and I'll be so disappointed, I think, but all of those look completely spontaneous. Even that 360 turn looks like you didn't even know you were going to do it till it was done.
Yeah. I just go into
You just
it.
played the energy of, I got to
Right.
get in there.
Yeah, and it always played for the character, because I
Yeah.
always felt it played into the psychology of the character, too.
And also, I remember.
Slides in. You don't know how that slide's going to go. That 360, I don't know where that came from.
That was you saw something you weren't supposed to see, and it looked like the impetus is I should go. No, I'll stay. It was just fantastic.
But also, Michael, when you were getting prepared to enter, couldn't go near you. There was a. Do you feel it? Yeah. There was a field around you, a force field.
Yeah. You had to get in the zone,
and we had to give you that space, that area where behind the refrigerator there, in that little alleyway back there. We had to steer clear of it. I really felt that,
I didn't know you were being so cautious.
Oh yeah, no.
All this
well,
time.
we were being
No,
respectful.
we were giving you your space because we knew you were getting yourself to this place.
Yeah, I didn't like anybody in that area before I was going in.
That's right.
Because it's my hallway, my doorway. I live there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Which one's supposed to be the funny guy?
He's the comedian.
I'm just a regular person.
No, he's just being modest.
We had a funny guy with us in Korea. Tail gunner. They blew his brains out all over the Pacific. There's nothing funny about that.
Look at you guys.
That was Lawrence Tierney. Played Elaine's father.
I saw the knife bulging.
Remember that?
Well, the knife story is fantastic.
Well, wait a minute. Before you get to that.
Yeah.
Right.
After we wrapped the show, he went into the bathroom and shaved his head.
And we
Okay,
knew
so he
that
shaved his head. He's come out of the bathroom now, and
we
he's.
knew that he was lifting things from the set during the course of his days with us. And it had been a topic of discussion, and we were all kind of working a wide circle around this guy. And he's got this trench coat over his arm, and he's got the big butcher knife against his arm, holding the handle underneath the coat. And we can see it. And Tonto here launches in with, hey, Larry. First of all, Larry. I thought it was hey, Larry.
His name is Lawrence.
What's with the knife? And you see the guy's face drop, and he brings the knife out like the Psycho Sting goes, and you and I we almost backed out of the
so out of there.
Oh, that was. But I love, you were fearless, Jerry. You just went, whatever this becomes, it's material. So I gotta dive in.
Well, whatever it's going to be, let's get it on. I mean, if we're going to start slashing, let's get to it, Let's get the rumble started, was I thought.
Let's get it on. Come on.
But a week after we did that show, Jerry and I were in the office, or writing for the next day's read-through. Saturday night about 9 o'clock, and all of a sudden, the door opens.
What? I don't know this story.
That's right.
No. Anybody here?
And we look at you. Lawrence Tierney came to the office on Saturday night at 9 o'clock. I am not kidding.
How did he get past security?
I don't know, but there he was.
He didn't.
What did he
He's an
want,
actor.
Larry?
The security guys, you see an
like
actor,
that?
they let him in. He goes, I was just on the show.
I think he was looking for like a sandwich or something.
Jerry, it's your Uncle Leo. Hello.
Get a good look, Costanza?
You see people?
Oh.
Show me people. There are no people.
Yeah, well, just keep out of my business, you big ape.
You put on a pair of shoes when you walk into the New York Public Library, fella.
Hi.
Those aren't matzo balls. I'm personally going to prepare the dinner for you and the Mayodri.
So it's not a meal? You were supposed to buy me a meal.
No soup for you. This is a clear violation of your rights as a consumer. It's an infringement on your constitutional rights. It's outrageous, egregious, preposterous.
Come on, take the pen.
I can't take it.
Do me a personal favor.
No, I'm not
take
comfortable.
The pen.
I cannot take it.
Take the pen.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Take the pen.
Unbelievable.
Just amazing.
How they kept finding these people. Mark Hirschfeld, with the parade of insanity that must have come through that office. Larry, the soup Nazi, made a life out of that appearance.
I thought there was a big falling out, I heard, with the soup Nazi guy.
Well, he never liked us. I got thrown out of that kitchen after that episode aired.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
He recognized you and threw you out?
Yeah. Actually, he didn't recognize me. I got ratted out online. Somebody online went, hey, yeah.
Wow.
And then he went, oh, yeah.
And you went to try to talk to him?
Yeah. I went there, and of course, again, in my completely naive, oblivious way, I think, hey, he'll be happy to see me.
He wasn't?
Not to be, no.
Yeah.
So now he's got his chain of soup places.
Oh my God, he went through the roof after that episode.
Well, he claims it was the soup.
Oh, it's good soup.
Where'd you get those? The machine. You want one? No. Here. Take one. I don't want one. No, they're good. I don't want any. Just take one. No, Kramer, stop it.
I think up until the junior mint, dropping that mint in the body.
Yes.
I think the shows up until that point were realistic. The comedy was sort of very realistic.
Right.
And nothing was too broad or big or wild. But you can't keep doing a series on that realistic level.
Well, you could, but...
You could, but it wasn't enough for us. We wanted to go into some other places.
Yeah, and we couldn't resist.
We couldn't resist it.
Yeah, you have a great idea, and
Right.
you become so desperate for great ideas when you feel, okay, let's do it. you
Yeah,
know?
so once we dropped that junior mint in the body,
Yeah.
it's sort of like that opened up some new doors for us, I think.
And once we cast Victor Rader Wexler.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
Never got hurt, right?
One time on the jeans, when you were pulling the jeans off me.
Really?
On the couch during rehearsal. But I was tweaked for the rest of the week. Remember, I was real... But it helped in the walking around in those tight jeans, because I really was a little stiff in my lower
Was that the
back.
Frankenstein show?
Yeah.
He had the tight jeans, so somebody in the building's kid thought he was Frankenstein because he couldn't, because of the way he was walking.
Ah! It's Frankenstein! It's Frankenstein!
And that one shot of you, God, getting clocked by that.
Is that in the show?
So bad. I don't know if it's in the show. No, it didn't make it in. No, it didn't make it into the show.
You said to me,
Be careful.
oh, be careful with that thing. I said, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. I've never heard anybody.
I've never heard anybody.
Costanza? Where's Costanza? Well, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and wait for that guy.
That wig.
What is this, people? The most beautiful people. Kelly Selica. Nothing wrong with that, huh? Check this out. Lou Gehrig's pants. Not a bad fit.
Check this out.
Hey, you don't think that nerve disease of his was contagious, do you? Better take him off. I'm too important to this team. Big Stein can't be flopping and twitching. Red Bull, George. You eat the chili, then you eat the bowl. Nothing more satisfying than looking down after lunch and seeing just a table.
I like suede shoes. Sometimes if it's good suede, you can write your initials on it. Go against the grain. EB, EB.
Yeah, well, I've got to get going. I've got a dental appointment. Wisdom tooth.
So anyway, I landed in Chicago. I'm walking through the airport with no shoes on. Can I confide something to you? I was never more comfortable in my life. In fact, I'm weaning myself off shoes. No more shoes for me. No more. Bye-bye. Bye-bye shoes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye shoes. I'll see you at the wedding.
Is that scene cut or did that make
That
it?
was cut.
Didn't make it.
That was cut. I had to call him on the phone and tell him that the scene was cut. I said, Mr. Steinberg, I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you about something. That's okay. Just tell me what it is. I'm a big boy.
Did you ever hear from him again?
No.
Was there ever an issue with Steinbrenner when we started doing it?
Yeah, didn't you have to speak to him?
I did. I think his grandkids liked the show.
Yeah.
And that's how we got the approval.
He thought that that the character George was named George to make fun of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Another one weighs in on that.
Yeah,
Huh?
he took that personally.
Wow. And it's a common name, you know?
Yeah, but
do you remember that Lee something was the body of
Yes,
Steinberg,
Lee.
right?
Lee Bear.
And we never really, you never
right.
even really told the guy what the scene was
No,
going
it
to be.
didn't matter. The badness of it just made it better. He was just moving his head around and moving his arms
And
around.
you're ad-lib. He's got a script in front of him, but you're off the script left and right. And he really was a Muppet.
It was slightly off in the way that a foreign film is dubbed.
Yeah, right.
Right? It's fantastic.
Let me ask you something. What do you do for a living, Newman?
I'm a United States postal worker.
Aren't those the guys that always go crazy and come back with a gun and shoot everybody?
Sometimes. I'm a little insulted.
You're not a little anything, Newman.
Hey, you got any pliers?
I love the way Newman says hilarious here. This captures his whole character for me.
Hilarious.
In one word, his total condescending contempt for me.
Word, Seinfeld. Your day of reckoning is coming when an evil wind will blow through your little play world and wipe that smug smile off your face. And I'll be there in all my glory, watching as it all comes crumbling down.
Actually, I think we had the best time writing for Newman, don't you think?
Yeah.
We really loved writing that character.
He was gothic.
Yeah.
You know, you could really go crazy with him. And you know what? Nobody ever wondered or questioned or wanted to know why were these guys the enemies? What was the antipathy? No one had
to know.
There was nothing I liked better on the show than the inexplicably malevolent characters that we would just bring in that would be just evil, and we would never say why they were evil or why they were against us.
Excuse me. Are you eating a muffin top?
Yeah, a muffin top store just opened up down the street.
A muffin top store?
What did I just say?
You're ugly.
What?
You're ugly.
Excuse me, do you have a change of $1?
No.
The guy at the car dealership with the Twix bar, the mechanic that just had it in for me. I couldn't get a dollar.
No reason.
People out to get you.
Yeah, no
out
reason.
to get you.
Everyone relates to that. See,
We needed the conflict.
Yeah.
So you think you're sponge worthy?
I can't believe this woman. She's one of these low talkers.
You know, because he's a high talker.
He's nice, bit of a close talker.
We went back to my place, yada, yada, yada. I never heard from him again.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
You mean shrinkage?
Yes!
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So you're still master of your domain?
Yes.
I am king of the county.
I'm queen of the castle.
You double dipped the chip.
No soup for you.
Let's go, Jerry. Go!
That was your Bernie
on
Brillstein.
Fridays once, and he's watched a sketch, and he goes, "It's gold."
Gold. I like that double dip the chip guy.
Double dip is
just
huge.
take what was it? The line
Just
was
take one dip and end it.
and end it.
End it.
Yeah.
Shrinkage. Did you hit on something with that? You saved the whole male world feels like they now can.
They're vindicated?
Vindicated.
I used to think these catchphrases, whatever you want to call them, were written in on purpose to get people to say them.
Please.
Which is ridiculous.
What is this? A prophylactic rapper?
I come home and find my son treating his body like it was an amusement park. We're sitting there like idiots, drinking coffee without a piece of cake.
Why'd you put the bananas in there?
George likes the bananas.
Serenity now! Serenity now!
You know about the cup sizes and all?
Yeah, I know about the cups.
You got the A, the C, the D. That's the biggest.
You got the hen, the chicken, and the rooster. The rooster goes with the chicken. So who's having sex with the hen?
Talk about it
all the time. But you see my point here? You only hear of a hen, a rooster, and a chicken. Something's missing.
I loved his line.
Something's missing, all right.
Something's missing, all right.
That is indeed the great Jerry Stiller.
Nothing like Jerry Stiller. Nothing
Oh,
like
yeah.
it.
Jerry Stiller was different from every other actor that walked on that set
That's right.
that I have ever seen
Yeah.
in this business.
Yeah.
It didn't matter whether he did it right or he did it wrong. It was funny both ways.
Right. Absolutely right.
And you didn't know how it was ever going to come out.
No.
You didn't know
He
what
didn't know.
he didn't know. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
And wasn't that also partially due to that he wasn't remembering the
couldn't
lines?
remember.
too?
He
Some
was
of it-
saying it as it
Yeah.
came to him.
And also he did this a lot because that's how he remembered his lines.
Right.
So he would be doing the hen, the thing, and the chicken. Up here to remember that one. Back here for that, and here.
He worked very, very hard.
Boy,
You
is
know,
that
he's
guy funny.
he's honed in because he many years doing comedy. I mean, it wasn't just trying to remember lines.
That's right.
He made that into the character.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
He was fishing for the right way to say it.
By the way, isn't that a fantastic choice he makes when he goes the A, the B, the C, and the D? You know about the D. And then he looks at his hand. The
That's the
D's
biggest. That's
the
the
biggest.
biggest, right.
And he's looking right there at
He's
his
measuring
hand.
up, right? As
And I just think that was amazing.
Also,
He
was there
was-
ever more perfect casting than Estelle Harris?
I was going to mention
Oh.
that too. When she walked in and we saw that face,
Jesus.
we
that
went.
voice.
Yeah.
And you've met my mother. How in look,
Right.
it's so close.
They're close, aren't
Very
they?
It's so close.
I know.
It was a
Yeah,
little freaky.
yeah. They were fantastic.
But Jerry was one of the hardest ones for me to hold on with.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
The one that he killed me in when he's offering me kasha when we're lying in bed
yes,
together.
and he was eating a bowl of kasha in bed with you
Right.
before he went to sleep.
Kasha? What the hell does that mean?
It means whatever the hell you want it to mean.
You're saying you want a piece of me? My George isn't clever enough to hatch a scheme like this.
His
You got
clothes
that
look
right.
good, too.
What the hell does that mean?
That was the one that got you. The way he came out with it. Yeah. Yeah, he's gone. Look at that jacket.
What the hell does that?
That face
Yeah.
it's a treasure trove of
Yes.
comedy.
Yes, it is. The brows were always working. There was a lot going on.
Right.
You know.
Hey, are you a cop? Yeah, I'm a cop. I'm a good cop. I'm a damn good cop. Today's your lucky day, Junior, because I'm going to let you off with just a warning. Any more of this criminal activity and you'll be sorry. You got me?
Got you. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Good, good. Let's keep it that way.
You must be Professor Von Nostrand.
Yes, I am.
This is Martin Van Nostrand.
Yes. I'm Dr. Van Nostrum from the clinics. I'm H.E. Pennypacker. I'm a wealthy industrialist and philanthropist and a bicyclist. Macho Picchu. And so we danced. And I burned for her. Much like the burning during urination that I would experience soon afterwards.
Gonorrhea.
The legs were always
Shaking and stiff.
shaky and very stiff and kind of wooden, really like a puppet leg. You were able to just, your whole body would just become a puppet body as you would become these other characters.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. You had a different physicality when you would go into those other, a little stiffer.
Yeah.
Much more nervous than Kramer.
But
Much
underneath,
more.
Yeah, very nervous
Yeah.
guys.
And a little panic would go across your eyes.
Well, but I was always under pressure. It was a situation.
That's right.
I wasn't sure whether or not they were going to buy it.
Right, that's right.
So I was, Yeah, to let the audience see, is he going to get away with this?
Well, you were undercover. That's
Yeah, you're undercover.
That's right, always undercover.
What was did Pennypacker?
Pennypacker.
You know, it was really shaped by a character called Dick that I created on the show Fridays.
Yeah.
Larry. So Larry leaned in. Remember, you said, do a little of that Dick.
Whenever I
That's what had happened.
whenever I wanted you to do a particular reading, like I would say, do it like Dick.
Did you guys ever do the actor interview?
We did, and it came out good, but he wasn't happy with it.
So it's not.
So we
like,
haven't
available
shown it yet,
to
but I'm
public
trying to
audience?
persuade him.
Oh, you should do a couple of
We
select
did an
moments or something.
improv where he dressed up, and I interviewed him as
Dick.
As Dick, you know, acting with Dick, you know, to get his acting tips and how to live and, you know, negotiate the world of show business and Hollywood and the Dick way. You have a chapter in your book about the time you spent with Mr. Ed.
Yes.
Who was not actually a talking horse, but just a...
No, I think he did talk. I always wondered what happened to that little E.T. fellow.
Well, that was just a puppet, I believe.
I don't think so.
One of the great improvs is you guys were fooling around in the living room set, and you were talking about your color method. I do this
right.
red, and
You did that in
with
the
red, green, purple, and when I have a full
palette of emotions,
then I know I'm done.
Yeah.
See, if you look through my scripts, you see that all my lines have a special color. So I don't memorize language. I memorize color. This way I can go through red, yellow, green, blue, and you have a full palette.
And Dick's signature line was, "Let's begin."
And the Emmy goes to Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
That was a surprise.
This is all very well and good, but I'm still bald.
Michael Richards.
Michael Richards.
Michael Richards!
There's my mom.
Let's hear it for these kids.
People think we won a lot more Emmys than we did.
Yeah. Well, yours was the greatest oversight.
I'll say.
It was. It was stupid.
If you looked at 4 solid comedy actors back to back, and then his best scene in any given year of our show.
Right.
Where are you making a comparison? I mean, you know, every year that you and I got nominated, I went, goodbye. It was always a shock to me the years you didn't win. There's nobody else who could create that character. I always think if Wayne Knight had played George, he'd be in the ballpark. You'd get roughly the same thing. And there are other actresses and there are other actors. But there was a sensibility, that package and the way your cylinders fired as Kramer. There was nothing else. There was nothing else like it.
That's sweet, Jason. Thank you.
No, I'm totally sincere.
Excuse me. Hi. Could you tell me what kind of law this is?
Well, they just passed it last year. It's modeled after the French law. I heard about it after Princess Diana was killed and all those photographers were just standing around.
Oh, yeah.
And you're the first ones to be arrested on it, probably in the whole country.
Let's talk about how that finale was received.
And I think one of the things that people had a problem with is it didn't feel like the show because it wasn't small. It was big.
Right.
And we didn't really do big.
Right.
You know, small was really our instrument that we played. And that might have been why the people that were so used to the show and liked it so much felt a little, this doesn't fit in. But it was the finale, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
It should have been different.
I also don't know what any human being could have written that would have lived up to the hype and the expectation and the speculation.
And to what people had going on in their own. I mean, for every other episode, nobody's thinking about what's the show going to be about this week. They just turn it on and watch it.
Right.
But for a finale...
Oh, my God.
It's just
for
loaded
a series
bear.
finale, they all have their little ideas of what should happen.
Right.
And your show isn't going to be better than the one that they had in their head.
Right.
And what could be more fun than seeing everybody that we had seen over those 9 years come back through our lives, through this, you know, the only possible venue that they could was this crazy trial.
If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't have kept it so secret. like what it was about and all that.
What difference did that make?
Well, I just think that
It heightened the hype.
Raised the expectations
right,
again.
raised the expectations, yeah.
Although I think that's unavoidable. I mean, how many people ultimately tuned in to watch it? Something crazy like 70 million or something like that?
Yeah.
You couldn't avoid it.
And we didn't die licking an envelope, so
Yeah, no.
the four of us are in a jail cell.
Yep.
That's the closure. That's ultimately what everybody was tuning into.
We were talking about if we did one more scene, you know, it would be a coffee shop scene of them getting out of prison, and they'd get in the booth, the four of them, and the first line would be,
That was brutal. She's all tatted up and shaved in.
Huge muscles.
That's,
But it's interesting that we, you know,
that was brutal.
we started out with Jerry doing stand-up with the Seinfeld
Yeah,
Chronicles.
that was fun. The,
and we ended with
jumpsuit.
Jerry doing stand-up.
Right.
it's like the ending of the producers in jail when they do the music.
Prisoners of Love.
Right. You know, I got to tell you, and I should probably tell you this in private, I sometimes wonder if you ever feel any guilt or anything about leaving the show, or but, you know, it was a great experience for me to do those 2 years. Even though it was hard, and even though I did wish that, you know, you had stayed, I would never have traded that. It was just another experience that I loved. And I always think of it as one of many gifts that you gave me, is that you let me do it on my own. And I got a tremendous amount out of that. It was an amazingly different and difficult and exciting experience. So it was, you know, if you ever have a thought that, gee, I wish I should have stayed, or I wonder if he resents that I left, you should never think that.
I wish you told me that a few years earlier.
Yeah. So, you know,
I could have had 5 years.
This was fun, wasn't it? Everybody have a good time? Yeah, it was good. Maybe we could get together and do it again sometime.
Don't think so.
No, Larry, you're supposed to say no now.
He should have left after season 5. Yeah. As you can see, we've lost the chemistry and the rhythm.
That's a good one.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.